Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to Behind the Grind. So we are back with some more Space Marine 2 leaks following the release of Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2's patch 10.1 and 10.2 following patch 10.0 all the way back in the opening week of September. So we have a new operation that has been leaked, and we also have confirmation that the new boss in that operation is going to be the Winged Tyranid Prime. So in this video, we're going to talk about what the operation is, what the Tyranid Prime is, and overall my thoughts on the newest operation coming soon to Space Marine 2 in patch 11 in the month of November. So before we get this started, go ahead and drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you are not already, and once again, a big shout out to the channel members. If you want to join the membership, go ahead and click the link in the comment section down below. I will put it in the pinned comment. So with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and talk about the newest operation coming soon in patch 11. So, as always, when it comes to leaks, make sure you take all of these with a grain of salt. However, I will say that this stuff has been leaked by the same group that, found the Space Wolves champion. They found the Mutalith Vortex Beast all those months back. They found the Imperial Fists champion. They also leaked the Chaos armor sets that came to PvP recently, and they also leaked Hellbrute Onslaught. So these guys are big professionals. They know exactly what they're doing. And so while I did say to take all this information with a grain of salt, at the end of the day, these guys know what they're talking about, and usually their stuff delivers. So the first thing that I kind of want to talk about is the overall introduction to the mission. As you guys can see on screen right now, I'm also going to go ahead and read it just in case you're not actually watching the screen, but we're going to open up this mission with, quote, 37 hours, 12 minutes ago, the Imperial cruiser Wrath of Ispandor in orbit around Avarax transmitted a distress beacon and then went silent. Intelligence suggests the ship now plays host to Tyranid parasites, but we believe we can salvage the vessel and its arsenal of cyclonic warheads. Fireteam Phaedrus is already on board and is the tip of the spear with backup and salvage crews not far behind. This is not a rescue mission, Talassa. We do not anticipate any survivors. Phaedrus reported heavy Xenos presence in the Ordnance Depot. Make your way there, take control of the plasma cores, and remove any traces of Tyranid infestation you find. So, just going off of that brief description, this is going to take place on an Imperial cruiser that is currently being sieged by the Tyranids. So, whether or not this is going to be a Space Hulk, I'm not so sure, because they do mention that the ship is salvageable, and its arsenal as well, that the ship can be salvaged alongside its weaponry. So I don't believe everything has been lost like it would be in the case of a Space Hulk, where everything is just destroyed and Xenos have found a way to kind of take over that. I just believe that they're currently being sieged by the Tyranid swarm. So we'll just have to see. Maybe this is going to be that Imperial cruiser that we see on Avarax while playing through that one mission in the Space Marine 2 campaign. I'll go ahead and throw up some footage of that right now. As you guys can see, that crashed Imperial cruiser is currently just kind of sitting there, but we don't know yet. We'll just have to wait and see what this is going to be once the patch 11 comes out pretty soon in the month of November. So this isn't that far away if you really think about it. Next up, we are going to be talking about the actual progress of the mission. Right here on screen, I also have what has been data mined as to what you guys are going to be doing throughout the course of this operation. So, as you guys can see on screen, once again, I'm going to read. First, enter the ship. Then you're going to make your way to the Ordnance Depot, commune with the main console, activate power routers with matching symbols, descend to the cooling hall, disable the emergency protocols, destroy exposed coolant rods, proceed to the second array, descend to the decks below, reach the plasma reactor, look for the lead servitor's body, defeat the Tyranid primes with an S, destabilize a reactor, and reach the evacuation point. So, all in all, that sounds like a pretty cool operation in and of itself. Once again, we do have confirmation there at the bottom that the Tyranid Prime, or Tyranid Primes, are going to be the main enemy boss in this new operation. So I can't wait to fight the Tyranid Primes. They do sound pretty interesting. And already on the topic of the Tyranid Primes, we can go ahead and talk about the dialogue that has once again been leaked for the Tyranid Primes boss fight. So Once again, I'm going to quote just like I did previously, and let's go ahead and get this started. It plans to get the drop on us. It is diving. Watch for its diving attack. The beast dives at us. Brace for Xenos impact. Aerial assault incoming. It is coming right at us. Here it comes, brothers. Keep your eyes up. Aerial strike imminent. Attack from above incoming. Important here. One down, the other is furious. The other one seethes at us. Prime down, but its sibling has gone berserk. Let us reunite them in death. The remaining Prime appears enraged. It seeks revenge on us. One down, one to go, and it is angry. It will fight harder now that it is alone. We killed one Prime, and its companion's fury magnifies. Perhaps one Prime is twice as vicious as two. One target down, remaining target in range. Surviving Prime displaying extreme ferocity. So, once again with the Tyranid Prime, we are going to be getting a double Tyranid Prime boss fight, which to me sounds really daggone interesting, man. We don't have enough double boss fights when it comes to Space Marine 2, if any. Sometimes we'll get multiple extremists showing up at the same time, especially when playing against Tyranids, because as you guys already know, the Thousand Sons don't have another extremist enemy, they only have the Hellbrute. But I do think this will be really dang interesting. Go ahead and let me know in the comment section down below what you think of these winged Tyranid Primes and how you think the battle is going to ensue. Me personally, if you have played Dark Souls 3, I believe that this is kind of going to be like the Demon from Below and the Demon in Pain boss fight, man. As you guys already know, in that specific boss fight, you fight both the demons at the same time, but when you kill one of them, the other one becomes extremely enraged, and it absorbs the power of the other one. You can say the same as well for Ornstein and Smo from the original Dark Souls 1. I do really like those boss fights when you have two of the enemies that you have to fight, and the other one absorbs the power. So maybe we'll see that with the winged Tyranid Prime. For all we know, maybe we don't get two actual winged Tyranid Primes, and we get the older model, the older Tyranid Prime that doesn't have any wings. That to me would probably be a little bit more interesting because it would really switch up the boss fight and really feel like that classic Ornstein and Smo from Dark Souls 1. If you guys are a cultured man just like myself, you know how that battle is. Two completely different playstyles, and it's up to you to focus on which one you want to take out first, so that way the battle that will ensue is either easier or harder. A lot of us tried to go for Ornstein first, so that way Smo was a little tougher, but he was slower at the time. But me personally, I always killed Smo first and always got Ornstein after he got that buff. But going back to the topic of Warhammer 40k, go ahead and let me know how you think the Tyranid Primes are going to fight. Me personally, this is a step in the right direction. I'm really surprised to see them do this, and we want more of this. I want to see them take more risks when it comes to this game, because the double Tyranid Prime fight sounds absolutely insane. But that's pretty much all I got for the video, man. If you enjoyed, please consider leaving a like, subscribe if you are not already. Once again, big shout out to the members. If you want to join, go ahead and click the pinned comment in the comment section down below. I appreciate your guys' generosity. Every member is extremely appreciated, and I'm very grateful at the end of the day. Thanks. This has been Behind the Grind, talking about the newest operation coming soon to Space Marine 2. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace!